As we enter the free agency period of 2022, there's one dominant storyline surrounding the Los Angeles Lakers: the potential acquisition of all-star guard Kyrie Irving. The Lakers still have a lot of questions looming around the franchise with the possible landing of Kyrie. Then you have the bigger question: Russell Westbrook. What's going to happen to his massive contract? Are the Lakers going to find another team to take over that $47.5 million, or how many draft picks will the Lakers have to give up in order for a team to take Russell Westbrook? Irving is currently unhappy with his current situation with the Brooklyn Nets as he desires a long-term contract with the organization. Irving holds a $36.5 million player option with the Nets for next season, but could make a lot more money with a long-term deal with Brooklyn or by signing a contract with a new team via sign and trade deal. While that's all fine and dandy, the Nets aren't trading Irving for Russell Westbrook. Brooklyn is only willing to trade Irving to the Lakers in exchange for, guess who? Anthony Davis. The Los Angeles Lakers are reportedly a potential suitor for Brooklyn Nets guard Kyrie Irving this offseason, but the team isn't expected to part with star Anthony Davis in order to land the star point guard. Trading Davis for Irving isn't going to change anything. While the Lakers will likely have Irving on the court for games than the injury-prone Davis, they'd still have Westbrook on the roster in this scenario. Having three ball-dominant players in LeBron James, Irving, and Westbrook might just actually make things worse for the Lakers. The only scenario in which the Lakers can't escape this drudgery is by unloading Russell Westbrook. Considering the Nets aren't willing to take Westbrook and his $47 million player option for the 2022-2023 season, the Lakers may have a way out of the point guard contracts after all. Whether the Lakers run a squad led by James Irving Westbrook or James Davis Westbrook, it doesn't really matter. It still results in a losing season. The key is finding a way to move Westbrook's expiring contract to a team looking to shed cap commitments, and the Charlotte Hornets just so happen to be one of those teams. Although Charlotte is coming off a solid 2021 campaign that saw them finish 43-39 and compete in the play-in tournament, the Hornets have never been a team that spends money under the ownership of the great Michael Jordan. That means players such as Hayward and Terry Rozier become viable options for the Lakers in a Westbrook deal. Hayward is obviously the most appealing option considering his ability to shoot and fit in as a third wheel alongside James and Davis. He averaged over 15 points per game on 39% shooting from beyond the arc last season. If the Hornets can package Hayward and another short-term contract in a deal for Westbrook, the Lakers should absolutely agree to that trade. The Lakers made one of the worst decisions in NBA history when they acquired Westbrook. Not only is he a bad fit on the court, he's shown little willingness to change his approach after a disastrous 2021 season. The sooner the Lakers get rid of Westbrook, the better off they'll be. Moving Westbrook for a solid spot-up shooter in Hayward may not lead to a title, but it certainly makes the Lakers a playoff contender again.